In 2020, Dylan Flex Ruiz from Orlando, Florida, and Josiah Silver from Hampton, Virginia, made the decision to move hundreds of miles from home to play football at the University of New Hampshire. While their personalities and skill set differed, the two pass rushers would develop into great friends and leaders of the Wildcats defense.
Both of them were kind of later in the process, and we turned on their tapes, and we just couldn't believe that they were still available. I mean, you go with Josiah, it's such a highly trafficked school. The first thing you noticed was his first step, how quick he was, how elusive. He just lived in the backfield on that tape, and we got him up, and he was just such a great person, and was fortunate enough to get him to say yes to come up to Durham.
Going in, I had 27 sacks my senior year. I was expecting to get a little bit more praise when it came to recruiting. We get to my senior years around December. The University of New Hampshire came calling. They called my head coach and was trying to figure out why a player like me didn't have many Division I offers.
And Flex was very similar. It might have been in November, December, and I think Coach Mike Verzoko at the time was recruiting him. We knew of him, but we kind of wanted to wait a little more for his senior tape when it came out. I mean, he was physical. He was an all-state wrestler, and you got a chance to meet him, and he just had an edge about him and a presence, and he's been our enforcer ever since. Flex is more reserved, quiet demeanor, and then you get on the football field and he flips that switch.
I want to say, I'm not really a verbal leader. I think the way I play on the field and handle myself leads other people around me and puts trust in them, and then I trust them as well.
The way that they progressed up through the program, we had another defensive end named Gunnar Gibson that was here when Josiah was young, and so they played opposite. And Josiah was kind of like the Robin to Gunnar being Batman, and then the roles reversed when it was Dylan and Josiah.
We're two different players, but we're kind of the same at the same time. So like you tell Flex to just see ball, get ball, and Flex is gonna go see ball and do it very aggressively.
We do have a friendly competition, but when we're on the field, both selfless and we both do our jobs, but we stat chasers a little bit.
Our relationship is great. I always have someone I could call to, be like, all right, Flex, what did you see here? We pick each other's minds, and then outside of football, we're very, very good friends. He asks me every day for a ride to a good facility, so it's that's my guy.
The impact that Ruiz and Silver have had on the UNH football program is significant. Ruiz has twice been named All-CAA and was an All-America honoree in 2022. Silver is a three-time All-Conference selection and was an All-American in 2021 and 2022. They have combined for 48 sacks, over 300 total tackles, and 80 tackles for loss. Ruiz and Silver have started together on the UNH defensive line for the past 28 games. They helped lead the Wildcats to a CAA championship and an FCS playoff appearance in 2022, and both have their eyes set on capturing another title before their collegiate careers come to a close.
As a D-line, we feel like we underachieved, and me, Flex, and Neil, we decided we wasn't gonna let the things that we let slide last year slide this year.
As a team, trying to make it back to that CAA championship and go further in the playoffs. For my individual goals, I still want to break that sack record.
Individually, I just want to do whatever I got to do to give myself the best shot to make the NFL. That's been my dream since a kid, and that's really whatever I have to do to achieve that. That's my goal, and I just want to leave this place better than I found it.